to Mi na Go Couple with Joe and
Mo.
Let's go!
今日はジョーが外国の方が日本の行動について変だと思うことを話してくれます。なぜなら今日は
3つのファクトデイ So just to be clear, you can feel free to take this with a pinch of salt because this is not some overall view of all foreigners. This is just what me and my friends have noticed from living here.
その3つは何ですか？
So, number 1 is not wearing deodorant. Number 2 is the packing of shopping bags. And 3 is the fact that people seem to be able to sleep anywhere in Japan. Now, before we dive into the details, I want to remind you guys that there is a subscribe button under this video that is just shaking with excitement for you to press it. Do not leave it waiting too long. Subscribe today.
Yes!
Yeah?
Yeah, subscribe.
Okay, on to number 1. Not wearing deodorant. Okay, so this one is just so gobsmacking to me. I mean, like, question, do you like the smell of a sweaty armpit?
No.
No. So why do people insist on suffering like that?
I don't know.
You do know? The reason he doesn't know is because he does wear deodorant and I love him for that. It's probably the main reason that we're dating. So what I've heard is that, and I'm preparing for the fact that I could be completely wrong on this, but people say that apparently Japanese people have biologically different systems in this way. So they don't secrete the same sweat as like English people, for example. And therefore they don't need deodorant. I mean, is that right?
Some people.
Some people, not everyone, but some people in Japan. Definitely, I don't think there's anyone in England like that. We smell.
Really? I never smelled you.
You want to try? However, I've got to say, personally, I think this is a shame-faced lie. Like, as a teacher and just a human being in Japan, I can tell you, people, deodorant is your friend. It's your friend. So, deodorant has 2 main jobs. One is to keep you dry and lovely under your pits. And 2 is to avoid the bad smell. I mean, I can unashamedly tell you that if I didn't wear deodorant, I would be stinking the bloody house down. I mean, he wouldn't be here, he'd be off for the hills. And you guys would probably smell it from where you are right now. I mean, it's pretty gross. I mean, if I run out of deodorant, that is genuinely a day where I would be contemplating taking a sick day because that is the seriousness of this problem. Do you feel me on this? Yeah. Okay, so as for the dry pits problem, do Japanese people have magically dry armpits in summer? That is a question for you.
They don't.
Okay, yeah, they do not. And I have seen enough sweaty pits on Salomon shirts to tell you that they are not always feeling fresh and unfunky. Okay, fact, yeah? Okay, so on to the smell. I can answer this one with a story because I love a story, right? We love a story here. Okay, so imagine this. You are a beautiful young ALT working in a big, lovely high school. It's the middle of summer. It's beautiful weather, the sun is shining, the birds are singing, and the sound of joyful students playing soccer can be heard in the distance. What an image, eh? And then picture this. So this gorgeous ALT, she walks over to her next classroom and waits for her students to return from their previous class, and that's when she sees it. On the board, clear as day. The lesson before was PE. Now before she can make a run for her life, the classroom door is flying open and it's flooding with these sweaty, red-faced teenage boys, and with them, they bring the glorious scent of their victories and defeats from the soccer field. And this scent is not grass, it is not mud, it is sweat. The intense, heavy, suffocating aroma of young men's armpits suffering in the midday sun. And oh my God, if you have ever had the misfortune to have to teach a 50-minute lesson surrounded by that, you would also agree with me Japan is not some magical sweat-free zone. Deodorant, people. Mic drop. Okay, let's go on to number 2, which is packing shopping bags. So, because I love a good story, I'm going to start again with the story. And I'm going to introduce you to a situation. So, you've just done a workout. And you've got to walk home with your stuff. In front of you, you've got a light towel, some headphones, and 2 heavy weights, like those dumbbell things. You realise you've forgotten your bag. How are you going to carry it home? That's my question to you. What's the best way to carry them? Do you carry 1 weight in each hand and then along with the other stuff just on your shoulders or whatever? Or do you juggle both weights in 1 hand and let the other hand laugh triumphantly as it leisurely swings those light headphones all the way home? Which do you go for? You want the...
Triumphing.
No! Give me the right answer. Which do you choose?
1 weight in each hand.
Yes. Yes, you do. Well done. So yeah, obviously number 1 is the best option, right? So why? Then why is it that every time I go in a store where the clerk bags my items, they insist on putting about 50 heavy bottles and cans in 1 bag, and then the other one is full of all these lovely light things that you've brought? Why? Is it because they feel like my left arm is just not looking muscular enough or something? Like literally, the other day I went to 7-Eleven. He can attest to this, he was there, and I was buying some drinks. I always buy a few drinks. And I left with one side dying from the weight of this wine cider juice bag. About 4 or 5 meaty bottles in this poor, thin plastic bag. And yet my other hand was just living the life of luxury with just a few in my boat. Well, a few, maybe 10 or like 15. But it was in my boat. That is some light shit. I mean, where is the logic? I'm always, in my head I'm always just like, you know, are you gonna carry this home for me? Because I don't bloody want to. So when I first came here, I thought I just met some weird people that packed in a strange way, but no, it keeps happening and it happens every day and it happens everywhere, and I just want it to stop. I want it to stop. And while we're on the subject of packing, why is it such a lengthy process? I mean, in England, when the cashier puts our food through the scanner, they put it right in front of the customer and they instantly pack it. We become at one with the cashier. This well-oiled machine that we have all been trained to partake in when we go to a supermarket. And in that time it takes to scan all the items, it's all over. You pay and you get on your way. You're done, everyone's happy. But here, the cashier, they take the items, they scan them, then they put it in the basket, and then nothing. It just sits there, staring at me sadly, begging to be wrapped in its warm and cozy bag. But I cannot. I have to wait for every single little thing to go through before the cashier will even deign to give me bags that I could put my stuff in. And then I have to drag myself over to another separate counter and then do all the packing. It takes like double the time. I just do not see the logic. You should do it at the same time that they're scanning. Scan, pack, scan, pack, scan, pack. It takes the same
time.
No, it doesn't. It takes the same amount of time to put something in a bag as it does a basket.
You have to open the bag.
No, okay, you open the bag and then the bag's open. Stuff in. Ding! Ding! Done.
I don't know.
Okay, well, mystery unsolved. I'm thinking maybe we should change the title of this video to Joe Rants for half an hour. Yeah? Okay, so we're moving on to my last point, which is number 3. And this is sleeping absolutely everywhere. Now, in England, we sleep in a bed. We sleep on a sofa, perhaps a comfy chair in the lounge. On a long journey, sure, a train or a car seat will do the trick. But that's about the extent of it when it comes to our napping schedule. But here, people are just so uninhibited about their nap times. When I was back in the UK, I actually used to find it a bit embarrassing, like sleeping in public or sleeping in front of anyone, even family. I felt like it was a moment of weakness or something. But here, I could be on a train after work and be in this carriage that is literally like 99% sleeping people. And like both standing and sitting. Like standing people fully asleep, just like dangling from this hoop. It's a very strange sight. And people sleep everywhere. They sleep on the train. They sleep at their work desks. They sleep in the middle of meetings, on park benches, convenience lunch tables. I've even seen this one here sleep on a wall outside of one of the most beautiful temples in Korea. Now that was pretty bloody weird. How do you do it? I feel like a part of the reason may have something to do with the lack of theft in Japan. Because like in England, if I fell asleep, I'd be like hugging my purse for dear life, just in case. I don't know, it's kind of beautiful in Japan. You don't have to worry about that. Like, I love a good nap. It's great. So napping is probably my favorite hobby and a skill that I'm not gonna lie, I excel in. And the last 2 points that I've been making, I've been kind of complaining, but actually, I'm on board with it. This one's good. This one's good. Japan, you can keep this. I'm digging the increased opportunities to have a sleep. Yeah, I got nothing bad to say about this. So high five. Yes, Japan. Okay, so that brings us to the end of Joe's epic rant about Japan's sometimes unique and strange behavior. Do you guys think there's anything else that you find it takes a while to get used to in Japan, or the other way around? What did you find odd in other countries? I'd love to hear what British people are weird about. So please do tell me. I have a lot of weird stuff. So we're gonna finish here, so please remember that we love you, so please subscribe, like the video, and we will see you next time. Bye bye!
もっと私たちの動画を見たい人はチャンネル登録と高評価をお願いします。